Hello, I'm Jill Marie, founder of SVH and Serenity Ministries, and you're about to embark on a journey through time to claim and receive priceless jewels from the heart of Egypt, as well as unlock the keys to the kingdom of mastery, abundance, and harmony. If you're ready for a change in your life, this is the catalyst that you've been waiting for. This guided journey through Egypt follows the footsteps and the footprints of the 1111 World Team missions. Along the way, we discovered ancient repositories of priceless manifestation jewels that can transform your life. And we're going to go there right now and access each of these. This journey is real. So each step that you take and every gift you receive from the Creator is going to interface directly with your mental, emotional, and physical bodies, helping you to change your life. We're going to utilize a divine loophole that transports a level of your consciousness and ethereal presence through a doorway leading to each of the locations on this journey. It's going to be easy, it's going to be fun, and the payoff is priceless. Some of the powerhouse of offerings include new shields from Archangel Michael, master genetic expansion profiles from the Masters of Light, seeds of abundance, and imprints of the modern-day wisdom of Solomon. In fact, this next 50 minutes is going to be priceless to your personal evolution, to your future bank account, and to the world's leap to more harmony. Before we embark on this journey, let's begin with a prayer. Most blessed Creator, we ask that you bless this journey. Walk beside each of us and add endless blessings and opportunities for advancement to the offerings we receive, activating each to be in the highest alignment with our sacred path and purpose. As we journey through the ancient lands of Egypt, we ask that the jewels of harmony, authentic truth, insight, wisdom, and abundance be added to our coffers. We ask that Archangel Michael join this journey and illuminate the paths before us with your divine light of truth. We ask that all encodements, endowments, gifts, and blessings that you offer to all beings on the 1111 mission journey throughout the world that are aligned with our easy, graceful, abundant, and harmonious personal and collective evolution be offered to us now. We most respectfully request a glorious gift from you also, Creator, a special key to unlock the door leading to the starting point of this journey and the loophole that makes it all possible. Thank you. Now, to receive your key and all of the gifts and blessings and the foundation for the offerings to come, please close your eyes and imagine a screen is floating before you. On this imaginary screen is the key to unlock the journey you're about to embark and all of the other gifts and blessings and foundations we talked about. Go ahead and silently ask the Creator if it is in divine alignment for the Creator to activate your key and to activate this journey. When you see, sense, hear, or feel an affirmative response, just think yes, and the journey will begin. You can press pause on the recording now if you need a moment to receive your answer from the Creator, and then resume when you're ready to begin. Welcome. The journey of a lifetime awaits you. Go ahead and close your eyes and see or imagine yourself standing in a large, dimly lit room. Right in front of you is a huge wooden door with a keyhole beneath the knob. Look down at your hands and see that you are holding a large golden key. Use the key to unlock the door and step through. You're joined by a host of angels and masters of light, as well as Archangel Michael and the Creator. They will be your constant companions on this journey. The sun is rising, and the sky over the Giza Plateau is a mixture of pinks and golds against a blue background. You're in Egypt. Take it all in. Your energy body is standing on the Giza Plateau. To your right is the Great Pyramid and its two companions. On the left, down the hill, stands the mighty Sphinx. Feel the sand and pebbles under your feet. In fact, send a shaft of light down into the core center of the earth, right from where you're standing on the Giza Plateau, and feel the energy of your placement there link, anchoring you to the next step of the journey through Egypt. A beam of light from the heavens encapsulates you in divine light. Instantly, you are linked with every timeline where an aspect of your soul lineage stood within the region of your current placement. In an instant, your crown chakra opens like a lotus blossom, receiving the first of many endowments the Creator is to gift you on this journey. Your auric field expands throughout the entire region of Cairo as the capsule of divine light becomes a repository for the encodements. Take a breath with your lungs and release, and then activate the trigger for ancient breathing. Just think the words ancient breathing and let the soul wave of love expand from your heart chakra and flow outward to encompass the whole region before expanding through all the timelines. A divine loophole activated by your soul and higher consciousness creates a cosmic ripple through the illusion of time, allowing each of the willing beings of your soul lineage in this region to receive the same gifts that you are uploading for you right now. Feel their gratitude as the Creator's gifts uplift them to new heights. Feel your own energy and vibration elevating. The encodements are still flowing through you, activating multiple vessels of light in your auric field. These will act as depositories for the Creator's pristine offerings. The energy of diamonds and rubies and emeralds and every precious and semi-precious stone create a sacred geometric configurations within your auric field. Their colors and vibrations begin to hum to match the purity of the Creator's installations. Love is being showered upon you. Raise your hands skyward, stretching them up to touch the very threads of light that are instilling you. Claim the blessings Creator offers you, and as you do, let your mind move through a list of the desires of your heart. Yes, Creator, I claim and choose abundance, health, vitality, joy, honoring relationships, opportunities to expand and grow to new levels of mastery, success in all my endeavors, more money than I can spend in 10 lifetimes, the focus and ability to instantly manifest all that I consciously desire and choose. I claim agelessness, perpetual regeneration, and the activation of all of my innate gifts. I choose clarity, a clarity to receive an unrestrained flow of pristine knowledge, and the wisdom to know authentic truth. The energy within the capsule of divine light that encompasses you is like a beacon, shining brighter and brighter. In an instant, you are simultaneously transported through the mega portal into 3 distinct locations. In the first placement, you're lying in a crystalline chamber in the Sphinx complex, receiving encodements from the vessel of knowledge. The next steps in your master expansion are fostered by knowing. These installations will assist you greatly because they're like a library of practical applications of honor solutions to everything that you may encounter in the next phases of your life as an evolving master human. This installation of modern-day wisdom of Solomon is aligned with the new dimension and your placement within it. Every day, the collective consciousness of this world is progressing. In addition to assisting you to leap, this installation will help the collective as you access and utilize more and more of the archived applications. In your second location, you're floating upward within an ethereal gateway, raising you up the staircase of enlightenment to the top tier of the step pyramid at Saqqara. There is no floor beneath your feet or ceiling above you. Only the staircase of golden light leading up to the heavens. There is no time in this stream, only light, and your ever-present awareness of the cosmic plan. You are mentally present, floating within an all-knowing space of awareness that is fostered by an alliance with your higher consciousness and your soul. You know everything. You feel connected to everything. You are everything. The stairway to heaven is you. The vibration of your physical and energy body rises higher and higher as you integrate the scope of the Creator's plan and the roles you play within it. You understand the meaning of life and the laws of formation. In a flash of instant awareness, you know the direction to follow for the remainder of your life, and you are free of the shackles of fear and indecisiveness. Hold yourself in this space, and while you do, let your mind travel to the third placement, where you are actually inside the sentient crimson crystal that resides within the upper quadrant of the Great Pyramid. Within this sentient master, you interface galactic star maps, activating ancient genetic encodements that stimulate multiple dimensional alliances with your master genetics. In a flash of crimson light, each facet of the crystal sends a beam of light into the heavens, activating a cosmic link with non-dual worlds associated with your galactic heritage. As the beams of light touch upon these worlds, your physical body is instilled with the Creator's gift of recognition, gifts of acceptance, and alliances with the master elements of your divine makeup. Imagine all that you can accomplish as the world reaches greater levels of neutrality and harmony and ease. You are a catalyst for that wonder. Feel the truth in that statement. And as you do, see the crimson light beams turn to golden threads of light that radiate out to this world like a sun. The truth of you is that bright. It's that magnificent. Now let's tune in to where you are in those other two placements. Floating within the ethereal gateway in the top tier of the step pyramid, and your presence within the crystalline chamber in the Sphinx complex. In each of those locations, the transformational installations and advancement profiles are compressing to complete the stages now, restoring you to your original placement, standing on the Giza Plateau with our blessed Creator and Archangel Michael. Take a moment just to feel the wonder of the journey so far, and let yourself own the advancements. Your intellect now houses the modern-day wisdom of Solomon. You have ignited inner knowing, and the seeds of your future have been planted in the supreme clarity of your placement floating within the ethereal gateway of the step pyramid. Last but certainly no least, you have activated a cosmic link with non-dual worlds associated with your galactic heritage and helped to advance the focus utilization of your innate master genetic attributes. You're now ready to take the next step. You are standing within the scope of a mega portal. This portal links with every energy center on the planet. In fact, this is likely only the first of many journeys that we can embark upon using this threshold. This whole world is our oyster, and the divine loophole that we're utilizing to legitimize the potentials available as a means of transference and accessibility to the gifts can be called upon again and again to implement journeys to Greece and South America and any locations that we desire. Today, you're going to be escorted through the gateway of this mega portal to major sites in Egypt that hold the greatest abundance of priceless jewels that can be used to unlock the keys to the kingdom of your mastery, abundance, and harmony. I'm going to be guiding you through these steps systematically in order to support your greatest understanding of the Creator's gifts. Your energy body will travel to Abu Simbel, to the Isis Temple on Philae, Komombo, Edfu, the Valley of the Kings, Karnak Temple, Luxor Temple, Abydos, Dendera, and then back to Cairo. You will travel to some of these places on a golden barge and others by utilizing the energy portals at the sites. Before we take this leap of wonder, reach out and take the hand of Archangel Michael and our blessed Creator. They will be your guides. Feel your hands in theirs and step forward one step into the energy portal. Your transference is seamless. You are now standing before the temple of Ramses II in Abu Simbel. Even more profound is that this energy site is a home of one of our world's 47 ascended master temples. Watch as a dimensional gateway opens, and the space of the temple grounds begins to fill with ascended masters. This is their opportunity to salute you and make their presence known as a support to you in this journey and in your life. Look upon the faces of Kuan Yin, Buddha, Jesus, Moses, Master Mary, and many more. They're here to honor you and to support your alliance with the elements of Master Walk and Ascension. Archangel Michael and many of the ascended masters guide you to the temple Ramses built to honor his beloved wife and love match Nefertari. Through the crowd of ascended masters, Ramses and Nefertari step up and take your hands in theirs, leading you into the inner temple. In their ascended state, Ramses and Nefertari's bodies begin to glow, radiating the energy of unconditional love and devotion. As you and Archangel Michael stand watching, Nefertari and Ramses embrace and then fully merge. Their energy bodies begin to transform to millions of particles of light. The orbs are everywhere, glowing brighter and brighter until the whole temple is a radiance, just like the sun. Feel the orbs dance around you. They are electrifying. Each one is filled with the ideal imprints of human divine union and perfected imprints of unconditional love. The whole temple is filled with them, embedding the walls and the pillars and the rooms of the temple. Stretch your auric field throughout this temple, allowing the orbs to do a love dance within your field. And now draw your aura back to your oneness and allow yourself to become a torpedo, driving the imprints of unconditional love through the Abu Simbel energy portal down into the center core of the earth. Once there, your higher consciousness and soul take the lead, and you just flow with the imprints of love through the planet and up through every energy portal. Ride the wave as the unconditional love imprints burst upwards into the heavens from each of the portal sites. The imprints soar skyward and saturate the upper grid systems before raining down on the planet to bless the sentience of this world. The crystalline vessels in your auric field imprinted the encodements of unconditional love also, making you a lighthouse of hope and a radiant vessel of sacred principles. Bring your attention back to the temple. The ascended masters are gathering around you, excitedly offering you gifts and blessings to support your path and the advancement of your master genetic heritage. These are piled onto a great table by Archangel Michael, as the Creator smilingly accepts them for you. As the pile of gifts grows higher, look upon them and reach over to place your hand on the heart of the Creator. Telepathically ask if it is in divine alignment for the Creator to activate these gifts and blessings for you and for your life. And when you receive your affirmative response, step aside and the hands of the Creator will move over the table to activate the gifts for you. Now that you've received these blessings, Archangel Michael leads you out into the temple grounds again and points to the Ramses temple. Instantly, you are inside one of the side rooms of the temple. A light humming sound emanates from within the walls of the structure. As the room fills to capacity with ascended masters, you feel the sound more than hear it. The vibration pulses through your body, and your feet feel as though they're glued to the floor. You can feel your higher consciousness and soul working, implementing some manner of master mission. As the pulsing subsides, the Creator and Michael step up to you, and each place a hand on one of your shoulders. In a farewell gesture, all of the masters bow deeply to honor you, and instantly all three of you transfer through the Abu Simbel portal to the Isis temple on the island of Philae in Upper Egypt. As you manifest inside the temple within the Holy of Holies, you step up to the stone altar, and Isis appears before you. She takes your hand in hers and begins to speak. Royal Guardian of Earth, you are here in this land to claim that which is your very birthright. The way is clear for you to leap to the zenith of advancement. All that stood in your way seems childish to you now. The thwarting methods of distraction and disempowerment have lost their power with you, as you step up now to claim the golden Ankh that signifies your birthright of eternal life and perpetual fulfillment. Isis removes a golden chain from around her neck. A small golden Ankh hangs from it. She lays the necklace on the altar and now gestures for you to claim it. As you do, the Creator lifts the necklace from the altar and places it around your neck, with the Ankh resting lightly over your heart. Isis seems pleased, as all four of you step through the stone walls of the temple and walk to the water's edge, where an ethereal golden barge awaits you. Isis speaks. You will move through the portal of light to my son's temples in Nebet and Jebba. These are wondrous sights to behold even now, with many offerings for you and the world. Take thee to Komombo in Edfu, where Horus waits patiently for your arrival. As you and your guardians board the vessel, the island of Philae and Isis fade from view, and the temple of Komombo manifests. Standing at the water's edge, as promised, is Horus the Elder. He telepathically greets you, and Michael, and bows deeply to the Creator. Come, there is much for you to receive. The world has changed since my stewardship here. I did not abandon Geb, but instead removed myself in order to support from the stars. I return to support you. The days are numbered for this world. The next stage of its evolution is but a whisper away. As a catalyst for this change, you are here to touch upon the waters that bring this change. Come to the well, and know that the secrets that are held in the circumpunct are waiting you, for it is our own God here that is represented by that circle. Follow me now to the water and awaken from the dreams of aging and illness. As you look down into the stone well, you can see a spiral stone staircase leading down to the water. Follow Horus down the steps. When you reach the water, confidently reach your hand in, and even though it is deep and your hand is far from the center, allow your hand's energy field to stretch deep into the water to meet the center point. Your energy finger finds it, an upraised button or knob of sorts. Press down on it and feel the button depress into the ring. The side of the well is moving. It is lowering into the water, but as it does, the water in the well drains out. It is a small cavern, a secret room. Look up at Horace now, because he's smiling proudly at your accomplishment. Follow him into the cavern, and see the large torches on the wall ignite into flames, burning brightly. In the center of the room is a gold healing sarcophagus. Instinctively, you know that you have been brought to this chamber for healing. Throughout this life, you have given and given and given, and now it is your time to receive. Horace is pouring red wine over a blue lotus flower in a golden cup, and is now offering it to you. Drink the liquid, and then eat the flower. When you are finished eating the blue lotus, Horace will assist you to lie down in the golden sarcophagus. He is closing the lid, activating a stream of golden light that flows from a crystal in the ceiling of the cavern, pouring onto the sarcophagus. Horace is speaking to me telepathically. He says that the radiance of the crystal is harmony energy. Think of it. You're in Egypt, beneath Kamumbo Temple in a sacred healing chamber, receiving infusions of harmony energy. Horace tells me that this is to help release the threads of old paradigm imprints that are sticking to the pain body, holding it there, and keeping parts of you locked in the past. Feel the harmony energy move through you. And as it does, Horace suggests that you make a mental decree that from this moment forward, the past shall be the past, and all that is no deemed useful to your master expansion, clarity and focus, and greater purpose will be carried away by the harmony energy. The blue lotus is elevating your spirit. Feel the joy returning to your physical and energy bodies. Let the mental body blossom like the lotus, and feel the sacred flower and the harmony vibrations lift you higher and higher. Your own vibration has raised the lid of your cosmic sarcophagus, and you are now ready to continue your journey. Your ever-present guides, Archangel Michael and the Creator, assist you to climb from the healing chamber. Before leaving, you bow to Horace in thanks for his gift to you. And when you turn around to leave, the cavern fades from view, and you are back in the edge of the Nile, stepping once again into Isis's ethereal golden barge. Energy waves of light whoosh past you as you make your way to Edfu Temple, where hieroglyphs and renderings portray the story of Horus's triumph of good over evil. I can only imagine what awaits us here. As before, Horus stands waiting on the bank of the Nile to receive you. His hand outstretched, you place your hand in his, and instantly you are both standing in the great hypostyle hall of the Horus Temple in Edfu. Michael and Creator join you as Horus leads you to the room with the solar boat, inviting you to step into it. Creator and Michael lift you easily into the boat, and for an instant it feels as though you're just sitting there, but give it a moment, because you can already feel your energy shifting. Feel your higher consciousness and soul actively engage the boat, and in an instant you are traveling across the sky above the river Nile with Michael and Creator in the boat with you. As you make this journey over Egypt with Creator Ra at the helm, you collect the first of the 7 sacred rays from the figurehead of the solar boat. The Creator touches the figurehead, and the blue-white ray bursts up into the sky. Raise your arms to the heavens and claim the blue-white ray. As it enters your throat chakra, it activates the principles of spoken wisdom, faith, and trust. As the solar boat continues to cross the sky above Egypt, the Creator touches the figurehead again, and another beam of light bursts forth. This time the ray is golden. Raise your arms again to claim the Creator's gift, as it enters your crown chakra, activating the holy principles of wisdom and understanding. The next ray is already activated by the Creator. It is the color of pink. To receive the rose ray, once again, elevate your arms in acceptance and feel it enter your heart chakra, activating the principles of unconditional love and creativity and harmony. The Creator is glowing bright as the sun now, moving across the sky at the helm of your boat. Touching the figurehead once more, a pearlescent white crystal ray bursts forth. Uplift your arms and receive it. It enters the first chakra at the base of the spine, activating the principles of joy, passion, and the expectation of miracles abounding in your life. The next ray to present is the green ray. Raise your arms to beckon it and feel it enter your third eye, activating the principles of truth, vision, and healing. The Creator activates the next ray, and as it bursts into the heavens, you see and sense the colors of purple and ruby and gold. This ray shimmers down into your upraised hands and into the solar plexus, activating peace, harmony, and the principles of unity. The Creator turns to offer you the next ray. The aqua ray bursts forth from the Creator's hands. Reach over to claim it and feel how it gracefully moves through the sacral chakra, unlocking the ancient cosmic gates of wonder to activate your innate psychic abilities. As the last ray was accepted from the Creator, the solar boat reaches its destination at Karnak Temple. The three of you disembark and wait as the ancient temple buried beneath the ruins of the more modern temple rise up from the desert sands and manifest in all its glory. Thousands of priests rush out to greet you, dropping a trail of rose and lotus petals behind them to create a path of honor for you to walk upon. In a compressed process, you are bathed and anointed and dressed in white robes. You are adorned in gold and turquoise and lapis lazuli, and you are wearing golden sandals. When you re-enter the temple, the Creator and Michael take your hands and lead you into the Holy of Holies. As you move into this auspicious center, the priests bow deeply to honor you and your two guardians. In the Holy of Holies, you place your hands on the altar and align your purpose with your soul and higher consciousness. Instantly, you are astral traveling to positions throughout the world and even deep into the center core of the earth. You can feel yourself performing sacred missions in lightning speed, aligning with ideal parameters known to you at many levels. You can still feel your presence in the Holy of Holies, but at the same time, you can feel your golden sandals firmly planted in the gravel floor of the Valley of the Kings. As you stand in this placement where the journey of the underworld is depicted over and over again in the tombs throughout the valley, allow your own soul and higher consciousness to take the helm and feel them guiding your whole soul lineage through their transition from this earth into the kingdom of forever light. Feel the celebration of these souls as they elevate to Master Academy and onward to the next levels of their perfection. How fitting that this work be completed here. How fitting that you are aiding these blessed masters. Archangel Michael is instructing you now to stretch your auric field into all of the known and yet to be discovered tombs, touching upon the glorious depictions of the ancient light masters and the pharaohs and their queens. Now let your auric field restore back to you, and see, sense, and feel the colored depictions of the tombs manifest into form, and step onto the valley floor where you are standing. Feel your master genetic threads that are linked to your galactic heritage vibrate as Isis and Osiris, Horus, Aten, Thoth, Mut, Anubis, Ptah, Sekhmet, Hathor, Nut, Mut, Amun-Ra, and many other galactic guardians of Earth step forward to honor you. Each has a gift of light for you, which is handed to Archangel Michael, and then laid upon a great table that manifests to hold them. You're being honored here. Let yourself accept this recognition. These ancient guardians of humanity are joined by Archangel Michael and the Creator as they encircle you. Standing in the center of the circle, they telepathically transfer the knowledge of the ancients to you. It is yours to possess now. And as your master genetics further align with your new dimensional principles that exist now on planet Earth, you will be able to access more of this knowledge. The Creator is stepping up to the great table, waiting for your decision about the gifts. Look upon the many gifts from the perfected galactic guardians of Earth, and then reach over again to place your hand on the heart of God. Again, telepathically ask if it is in divine alignment for the Creator to activate these gifts and blessings for you. And when you receive an affirmative answer, the hands of the Creator will move over the table and activate the jewels of wisdom, honor, abundance, focus, and all of the gifts of master attributes offered to you from this glorious assemblage of masters. These gifts will further assist you to integrate their transmission of the knowledge of the ancients. As you bow in acceptance of their honors to you, you are instantly restored back to the Holy of Holies in Karnak Temple, just as your soul and higher consciousness are completing their many master missions. The sun is setting as the Creator and Michael each place a hand on one of your shoulders, and all three of you are instantly transported back to the solar boat. As you fly the 2 kilometers to Luxor Temple, look down at the Avenue of the Sphinxes that links Karnak to Luxor. The way is lit by torches as the processions of priests and priestesses make their way to the temple. As the solar boat reaches its destination at Luxor Temple, you debark and watch as it rises up into the heavens and streaks across the sky on its way to set the sun, leaving behind a rainbow of sacred rays to mark its passage. This is a great day, but it's not over. The inner sanctum of the Luxor Temple awaits you. You are joined by one of the temple priests. Follow him into the pillared corridor to the Holy of Holies and step up to the altar. Torches are brought in to illuminate the room, and a small candle is laid on the altar. The room is filling with priests, each looking expectantly at you. You look at the Creator for direction and receive only a smile, but Archangel Michael nods at the candle. Ah, you understand. The Creator and Michael each place a hand on one of your shoulders, and this temple's energy portal activates to transfer you to the Osirian Temple in Abydos. You are there, standing in the very spot where millions have stood before you, over many thousands of years, before the sands of the desert filled in this space and it lay buried, until Seti discovered it when building his temple. Here you stand now, in the ancient ruins below the newer temple, but the scene is wavering like heat waves floating over hot pavement, transforming again to all its glory. You are no longer below, but standing within an enclosed temple that is alive with priests and priestesses. There are lotus pools and trees of fig and date. The air is sweet and cool, even though you sense that the outside temperature is quite warm. You're dressed in white robes, and your hair is concealed under a headdress. Osiris himself steps from the inner sanctum to greet you, and a large butterfly flies over to you. Cup both of your hands so it can land, and as it does, the winged messenger transforms into a large roll of papyrus scrolls. Each of the scrolls bear encodements from Osiris, which hold a new vision of the stability, continuity, and perpetual regeneration. You walk over to drop the scrolls into one of the lotus pools, and then kneel down to drink from it. Immediately you feel strength and potency rise up your spine like the Jed pillar of old. Your Kundalini surges, carrying with it the image and the vibration of Osiris's gifted encodements. Osiris vows to honor you. He sees you as a beacon that shall radiate the new tomorrow to all beings searching for paths to enlightenment. You're a lighthouse. See your radiance building, becoming brighter, spreading outward onto the world. See yourself as an instrument of strength, a pillar of truth to support heightened states of awareness and personal empowerment. You not only feel bright, a ball of light is radiating from within your auric field. The Creator steps up to you and places a seal on your aura, cloaking you now and forever from any adversarial recognition. From this moment forward, leaving you free to live your life purpose and to be an instrument of the Creator's plan if you choose, free of any attraction of the adversarial energies and recognition for the purpose and plan that you're playing out. After placing this seal on your aura, the Creator and Michael step into your radiance, and the three of you bow deeply to Osiris. As you raise your heads, the three of you are instantly transported to Dendera and the Temple of Hathor. The three of you make your way up the stone staircase that winds to the roof. The procession scenes depicted on the walls feel real to you, as if you are joined by them in tribute. An echo of the sounds of music and the scent of incense fill the air as you reach the top and enter a small upper temple where the emblazoned signs of the zodiac's major constellations are depicted. A tool for analyzing character and predicting the future. Step into this small temple room and reach the palms of your hands up to the ceiling. Feel as the Creator steps into that room with you and touches the ceiling. The constellations come to life. Touch them, and as you do, feel the Creator's encodements enter your fingertips, each of them moving through you like rivers of energy, carrying the higher vibration principles of love, joy, harmony, abundance, and the expansion of your mastering mind. These are the imprints of the new vision of harmony that match the non-dual reality that we are choosing to embrace within this new dimension. These are going to help bridge you over to the even higher elevations of mastery than have ever been possible before on planet Earth. Feel them instill, and as they do, claim them, allowing them to join the masterful flow of your Kundalini and expand your radiant aura. In fact, stretch your auric field outward to the whole of Egypt, and then beyond to encompass the whole globe. Your light and these imprints are saturating the world. Now send your light up into the heavens like a beacon, shining your map of the constellations and the imprints of freedom that are instilling you right now from the constellation depictions emblazoned into the ceiling here in Dendera. Go ahead and release your link with the ceiling's depictions of the constellations, but continue to radiate the principles of love, joy, harmony, abundance, and mastery. It feels feathery light to radiate these imprints and those of stability, continuity, and perpetual regeneration that you received in Abydos. It feels natural to radiate light and love and hope to the world. The Creator's seal is imprinted into your aura, indemnifying you from adversarial attention and influence. You are free to be bright and to radiate the light of truth to all beings. You're also free to transport back to Cairo now, but not to the end of your journey yet. Before you return to your now, there is a beautiful lady that has a gift for you. You have the opportunity to step into the actual footprints of Mary, baby Jesus, and his father Joseph. Take the hands of Creator and Michael once more and see the Temple of Dendera disappear, and find yourself in the crypt below Abu Sirja in Coptic Cairo. This church is one of the oldest Coptic churches in Egypt, dating back to the 4th century A.D. but its significance to us today are the footprints and energy encodements left here for you from the ancient past. Just after Jesus' birth, Mary and Joseph fled to Egypt to escape Herod's decree, and it is known that they hid in this very place for several weeks. Mary and Jesus have rolled back in time and placed time capsules for you in this location. And though it is normally required to be physically present to receive encodements such as these, the divine loophole we're employing in this journey activates pathways for your connection. For all intents and purposes, you are here in Cairo in the crypt. So feel the energy of the space. Feel the radiance of the three masters and later St. Mark, who came to this crypt to begin his mission of spreading Jesus' teaching throughout Egypt after the crucifixion. The original painting of Mary and Jesus that is normally displayed upstairs has been reverently placed near the alcove where baby Jesus slept. The Creator is stepping up to the painting now. Touching it activates it somehow, and millions of golden orbs flow from the eyes and the mouth and the heart of Jesus and Mary. Look to the Creator and accept these encodements and blessings, and the golden orbs will magnetize to your heart. Breathe them into your heart, and feel the voice of Mary and the voice of Jesus ministering to you now. Each orb bears a personal message for you, an inspiration and a guiding pathway that leads to greater understanding. Mary and Jesus speak to you in thoughts, words, and through feelings. These orbs of gold are yours to activate any time you want, with your simple desire to receive their wisdom. They will prove to be a great asset in the days to come. Right now, think, message from Mary, and she will speak to you. Holy One, I am your advisor, but I am also your friend. Speak not to me as a great one that is far removed, but as an ever-present beloved that is always beside you. So too is my son, who holds much wisdom he longs to share with you. Yours is but to claim that knowledge and allow it to flow to you like a silken rain of peace, that you may drink in to quench your thirst for truth. We are your champions. We are ever present. Call upon us, for we know your greatness, and we will remind you of this. Wait not for your darkest hours to call upon us. Rather, let go of the notion of darkness altogether, and live only in the light. In this I am sure, you will recognize truth best when you are radiating it. The orb transmission completes, but there are millions more ready for you to claim. Stand in this place and energetically connect with the auric field of Mary and Jesus that still exist here in this crypt. Drink it in, and let it commingle with the orbs as the last of them is instilled in your heart. Feel the joy Creator and Archangel Michael are radiating. This journey is nearing its final steps, but your mission is only beginning. You have much to share, and you have much to claim. As you look once again at the painting, see Mary's eyes blink, as she always does for us. See little Jesus wiggle his toes and his lips move, and know that this is a painting that lives for each and every one of us. Take the hands of Creator and Michael, and see yourself materialize once again, standing at the foot of the Great Pyramid. Walk over and touch it, moving your hands along the stone blocks. And now feel your energy body returning back to your physical presence. Anchor your energy back to the physical self. This will happen instantly. The Creator leads a glorious journey and has brought you back to self all in one piece. There is no integration of the gifts and blessings. You have them all, including the seal of the Creator on your aura. Stretch your aura out fully into the room that you're in, and then out to the whole country that you're in, and now encompass the globe with your radiance. You are fearless, protected and in no need of protection. You have returned a master. Your missions today are lighting the way for millions of sleeping angels to awaken. In this very moment, you are lighting the way for waves of enlightened beings, helping them to recognize the principles of mastery and authentic truth. Pass this information about the journey to everyone you know, so that they too can become a beacon. Together we can shift the collective. An army of angels lighting the world. An army of masters reminding the world that we are more than a collective of beings born just to live and then die. We're masters here to remember the truth of our divine nature, to live mastery in motion, and then to experience an ascension that is our birthright. Until our next journey, Namaste.